Good morning, everyone. Talking about Bnb Miner Finance again, the longest running miner. But before I get into this, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe down below. It does help out the channel and helps me on this crypto universe that I'm in. All right, getting to Bnb Miner, 483 days and going. That's awesome. It's been around for a while. So the contract's at 9,000 BNB, which is still high. The baked beans is about 2,000 BNB. So it's way less than this. And if we look at the BC scan, we'll see. So there's about 2,355,786 worth of BNB in this contract, and BNB is at 261. So BNB has steadily climbed, because I think last week was at around 228, 230, so it's steadily climbing. Will it get to 300? Who knows? Because we're still going through inflation and other things affecting the economy. So we'll see. But contracts at 2 million, and baked beans is at 500,000, 500,000, about that. So they're going along steadily. If I go to my contract, we'll see. So I have 4.1 BNB in the barrel. So my BNB in the barrel keeps going up. So it's not like I thought it stopped at 3%. I mean, I thought it stopped, at 3% for the day. But it'll keep going. So I will eventually pull this out to put it into the new platform I'm getting into in a couple of weeks. And I'm waiting for this, see this TVL. It has slowed down a tiny bit. Not as much as I want to, but it has slowed down a tiny bit. So I might, get back into the compounding. Because there's no, I could leave it at, say if it gets to 10 BNB. I could just leave it and just keep growing the BNB in the barrel, but I think compounding would probably help me out better. But that's if the TVL slows down. So for now, it's going down a little slower than it was. So hopefully, the devs are realizing that a lot of people have been complaining about it, and I guess this is how they lasted so long. I mean, this was like the big secret why they lasted 483 days, because the fact that they had control over this TVL. So anytime they see maybe there are too many withdrawals or in the contract balance, dropping or something they see, they just keep on minting new miners. And basically this creates the, when they mint new miners, this keeps dropping the TVL. So I thought, like, in the beginning, like, this fluctuated with just the BNB price. But I guess the devs are in control of this and they can change this. So the big question is, what are most of us gonna do? Like, do you are you gonna stick it out? Are you gonna refer people, get people into this contract, or are you just gonna try to get as much money out as you can? Because what if it does stabilize? Then will the hyper compounding work? It will to a degree, yes, the hyper compounding. So my thinking is, hopefully, for me, it stabilizes when it gets close to 10 BNB, and then from there, I might do say a 3-to-1 strategy, so that I'm paying myself twice, at least twice, almost twice a week. So I'm gonna compound for 3 days, and then pocket my BNB one day, and then compound another 3 days, then pocket my BNB. And that, by compounding, I do mean hyper compounding, not just regular compounding. Hyper compounding. So that's gonna be my plan. For you, maybe this has turned you off to Bnb Miner. Because a lot of people got turned off by not only the contract, but a lot of the complaints I've been seeing, especially even in the Telegram group and my comment section, has really been the devs. It has been the communication, because they're coming off like they're arrogant, like like they're the number one thing, they're the ish, and remember, we're investors, and a lot of us have lost money in many projects. So these questions that we always bring up, or from things that happened to us previously. I know you're not supposed to always carry your past with you, but how many projects have you been in that just have gone, look good, look great, and then disappeared? And for me, that's like same thing for me. Like I know this has been the longest miner out, but the frustration of always joining projects and their rug pulling or scamming has been always tough. No matter how strong you are mentally, it just does get to you, because sometimes you have hope in something, and then and then one day it's just gone. You lose all your money. And it's hard-earned money. It's not, I know there's some people with money to lose, to gamble, but I mean, we're not, like, I know this is gambling, but this is like you thought is something that might change your life. I mean, gambling casino is, I think, real gambling. The crypto gambling is just, you're gambling on other people, and you're gambling on people thinking they're going to do the right thing, and they end up doing the wrong thing. They end up trying to take your money, steal it, and that hurts. So with this miner, I mean, if anything could change, I would say it would have to be communication with the and the devs to be a little more nicer. I know you can get hundreds of questions about the same thing over and over, but I mean, you can always get a moderator, someone to answer your questions. But I mean, it's not always fun if someone asks certain questions. They just want to know what's going on with their money. It's not like, because basically the contract, the devs are in control of our money. So they can wipe out our money and, anytime. If they could just drop this TVL, they're in control. So for me, I'm looking for platforms where we're back in control, and that might be trading platforms. Instead of the smart contracts or the miner contracts, it might be certain trading platforms where you keep the money, and and it's traded for you. So that might be my next thing, and stay tuned, because I will have maybe a video in the coming 1 to 2 weeks about something that I'm trying that's different. The more power is when people have control over their money, instead of having someone else who doesn't care about you, with control, and they're disrespectful. So I would say, once this slows down, figure out your strategy, figure out what to do. Because I'm gonna, for everything there has to be a strategy. For football, basketball, there's a strategy. So figure out your strategy from here, and just remember, the crypto game is very risky, and these things always happen. There's always like a surprise ending, So any platform I got in, there's always usually a surprise ending. So we just have to all come together. You can leave me a comment if you find something different that can work for the whole community. Let me know, and I'll definitely put it out there. But my goal as well as your goal should be make everyone rich around yourself and plus yourself. So thank you again for watching this update. Just figure out, do some research and figure out what you got to do to get your initial capital out, and then figure out how to make some money off this. It won't be easy, but we're all smart. We're gaining experience from this, and we will find something that works together. I thank you again for watching the channel, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.